Hey you guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I want to talk about the Dallas Stars a little bit and talk about if the Dallas Stars really are the real deal here. They find themselves currently like 36 games into the season and they find themselves in 5th place in the National Hockey League with 48 points. This is something I personally did not predict when I did my standings predictions for this year. I just didn't think Dallas was going to be this good. It helps when you have an absolute superstar like Jason Robertson, which we will talk about in the video here. But I mean, this team is just doing it all. Like I think there's only a few places this team may be lacking, and we will talk about that. Of course, throughout the video, if I happen to miss anything important to talk about the Dallas Stars, or I say something that you maybe disagree with, then comment down below. Let's talk about it a little bit. Like I said, I'm not a Dallas Stars expert, but I'm just going by the numbers here and seeing what I see. And right now, they're playing really good. And I just kind of want to talk about if this team actually can be a contender and if they are the real deal. So if you guys are enjoying this more hockey style content and not just about jerseys, it would mean a ton if you guys showed support on the video by hitting the like button and subscribing if you guys are new to the channel. Now, the Dallas Stars currently 36 games in, all right? So we're getting close to the halfway point of the season. The Dallas Stars currently have 21 wins, 9 losses, 6 overtime losses for 48 points, putting them in 5th place in the NHL. Extremely impressive. Only teams above them: New Jersey, also impressive, Toronto, Carolina, and Boston. They have Vegas, Tampa, Pittsburgh, Seattle, Minnesota, Colorado, Florida, all underneath them. They are playing some really good hockey. And how are they playing really good hockey, you might ask? Well, it really helps when you have a player like Jason Robertson, who currently has 51 points in 36 games playing on your top line. This kid is unreal. Like, he is playing obviously some of the best hockey of his career. He's obviously never done this in the NHL, and he's, I want to say, backpacking this team, but he almost isn't, because there is a select few of players on this team who's also playing almost to his level. Not quite, but almost to his level. And there's one specific player who's definitely completely overachieving. So I'm going to talk about points here on this team right now. Roope Hintz is second. We already talked about Jason Robertson being first with 51 points in 36 games. Roope Hintz is under him with 40 points in 35 games. Then you have Jamie Benn, surprisingly third on the team in scoring. Where did this come from? With 34 points in 36 games. Jamie Benn is pretty much a point per game player. I never would have thought that. Not in a million years would I have thought Jamie Benn was a point per game player. This is crazy to see, and is a big catalyst, in my opinion, on why the Dallas Stars are playing so good. Obviously, they can get by with their first line, because under Jamie Benn is Joe Pavelski, who's also on that top line with Roope Hintz and Jason Robertson. And Pavelski has 34 points in 36 games, same as Jamie Benn. So pretty much a point per game. But it really helps when you're getting off your top line another goal scorer and somebody else who's contributing as much as they are, and that's Jamie Benn. So that's really helpful for this team. Next up is Miro Heiskanen, believe it or not, who's absolute beauty, and he's playing so good right now. He's got 26 points in 33 games. He's pretty close to a point per game as well. Dude's playing really good. Then you got Tyler Seguin, 24 and 36, and it drops off significantly after that. You got Marchment. Mason Marchment has been a great pickup for this team, I think. Like, I don't watch Dallas Stars games, but it seems like he's been a really solid pickup for them. He's got 21 points in 36 games. That's pretty much what you can ask for him. Even rookie Wyatt Johnson here, he's got 15 points in 36 games. What I think is the biggest weakness for this Dallas Stars team is their secondary scoring. I know I talked about it with Jamie Benn, but you're only really getting it with Jamie Benn. Like, this team is really a one line, almost one player, but not quite to the extent of like the Edmonton Oilers. But like, obviously Jason Robertson is carrying this team. That's an obvious. He's just that good, and it's okay to have a player like that. They are getting some secondary scoring with some other players on that top line, but you need some more you need people to contribute down the line on the second and the third line. You need Tyler Seguin, in my opinion, to put up a little bit more. I think if they could add another goal scorer down deeper in their lineup just to give them some more depth, this team will look so dangerous. I do think this team is a contender in the playoffs. I think they could go on a run in the playoffs. I think they have a playoff team. They're fast. They're physical. I think this team can play in the playoffs very well. Jake Oettinger is an absolute beast, so they have absolutely zero problems in net. The dude's playing stellar, and on top of things, you have such a good decor in my opinion. Adding Nils Lundqvist has been huge for them, I believe. I think this kid's good. I think he's going to be good. He's only got 10 points and 33 games, but this is his like first full-time stint in the NHL, so it's good to see him at least being out there still in the lineup, so he's doing something right. I forgot to mention, the Dallas Stars are currently second in the league in goals for right now. The only team above them is the Boston Bruins with 132 goals for. Dallas has 128. So they are almost top. They're second in the league in goals for, which shows they're getting really good production. Imagine if they add another goal scorer in the bottom half of their lineup. Like, this team is going to be so deadly in my opinion. Goals against, they are like 15th. They are almost half. I think it's 12th in the NHL. So they're almost half in the middle, which isn't terrible. At least they're not on the bottom. They're in the middle. So they maybe could improve on some of that. Maybe try to improve on the defensemen between now and the trade deadline. That could help them out for a run in the playoffs. But do I think the Dallas Stars are a legitimate contender? Yeah, I think they are. I think they could go on a run here in the playoffs, and I definitely think they can turn some heads for sure. But of course, let me know what you guys think about the Dallas Stars. Are you guys a fan? Are you guys impressed? Do you guys think this team can go on a bit of a run? Comment down below and let me know your opinion. Of course, if you guys are new, it would mean a ton if you subscribed. Like the video if you enjoyed. I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.